Firefighters Saturday on the 72nd WHAS Crusade for Children. Let's head now to PRP, where we find another group of firefighters and read Yadon.
Indeed. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Terry. If this is Saturday, Crusade Saturday, and Bellardsville is winding down, then you know you're coming to PRP, and that's where we are now. As Jim was saying, it just keeps on rolling. We go from one to the other, a continuous non-stop Crusade for Children, 72nd Annual. Joey Bowman is here, the Assistant Chief here at PRP. Always good to be at PRP. This is, you know, thunder and lightning in a jar out here, I tell you.
Yes, sir, it is.
I'm not going to ask you anything secret because you're going to tell me anyhow, but you guys are having a nice rivalry with someone across town.
Yes, we are. It is going very well.
Okay.
And
that's the most you're going to get out of them. It's going very well.
Yeah. Hopefully, you know, it turns out nice for both of us because all the monies, again, don't go to all the children. So
goes to 100% for special needs children in Kentuckiana from the WHAS Crusade for Children. And the firefighters, by tradition, have been a large part of this thing.
Yeah, they have. It's been about 70 years, 69, 70 years ago.
Well, it was the first firefighters that kicked this whole thing off. As far as getting firefighters involved was PRP.
That is correct. Chief Ernie Bowler at the time went down to the station, dropped off some money, and then at that point challenged
friendly challenge
all the other fire departments to get involved, and it has blossomed to what it is today.
And the rest is history.
That is correct.
A large part of the $217 million raised by the Crusade in its history, a large part of it's because of, well, it's all because of your donations, but the collections come from the fire department. You go door to door, roadblocks, everything you can think of.
Everything we can think of, that is, yeah. And with that being said, our roadblocks are more drive-throughs now.
Yep, they are.
Just due to safety reasons.
Yep,
but
things evolve.
They have. But yeah, our folks are out there doing door to door right now, working their tails off, and hopefully collecting a big goal that we have set for us this year. And that goal.
And you want to tell me what the goal is? Or?
The goal is a very large number, and we haven't been there in a few years. So, but yes, that goal is 275,000 from Pleasure Ridge Park.
Well,
so.
That's the goal now, but we're not going to know a thing till tomorrow night. Yeah, it's just before we go off the air.
That is correct.
You right before God Bless America, the PRP,
well,
by tradition, is the last fire department.
No, it's usually Fern Creek.
It's a Fern Creek. That's right, Fern
yeah.
Creek. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
But you guys are right in there.
We are. We usually come mid to late afternoon. So expect us tomorrow around mid-afternoon, 4:30-ish potentially.
You guys make a lot of noise when you come.
We do, and we're going to bring a lot of equipment and a lot of folks, and we're going to try to pack the stage like we've done.
Listen
in the
to
past.
this. He's laying out the plan. Well, we'll see, and I'm sure it'll all unfold. You've got a pretty good record.
I believe so. It'll hopefully come to fruition, and we'll go from there.
Very good. Well, let's kick it off. We're going to talk with Shively Fire Department, I believe.
Yes,
come
sir.
on over.
Come on over.
Actually, we could come to you. Introduce the chief over here.
Yes, sir.
Colonel Mucker.
Yes, sir.
And Mike Allendorf.
Yes, sir. How you doing,
We know
Reed?
you from over the years of doing fire safety and so on.
Yes.
Okay. What do you all have to bring to us here today, Mike?
Well, I'll do, I guess, some talking for us.
Okay.
Well, Shively Fire Department, we are out and about. We've done a little bit of road blocking.
Okay.
The old-fashioned road blocking where we're out in the street dodging cars, which is fun. And then we also got a pop-up standalone right in front of our firehouse. So 1800 Park, come on, bring it by. We'll take anything. Nothing's too small. All 100% to the children, and it all adds up.
Very good. You got any special recognitions you want to make or anything?
Well, we're still working those out. We have a few. I do want to say thanks to Safety Cove for donating a nice banner, electronic billboard thing for us that we got out at the firehouse there on Dixie to warn everybody, hey, where we're at, and get us some money. They take care of us every year.
Chief?
We'd also like to thank the mayor and the city council. They've been involved in coming by and supporting us in our efforts, with this year's crusade.
Well, it's a community effort, no matter what the community is, that's for sure.
Absolutely. A community effort, departmental effort. We've got 23 members, and all of our members are involved. Mike, some of the guys and their families are coming down and we're really having a good time down in Shively.
Sadly, looking at your shirt there, you all were organized as fire department 1938.
We were organized in 1938. Yes, we got 23 members. We cover 5.5 square miles between Louisville and PRP.
It's a pretty dense area that you cover.
It's a pretty dense area, and we stay pretty busy.
You go from industrial to residential and everything in between.
Yes, sir. We got 3 distilleries in our area, schools, 5 schools. Okay. Yes, sir.
Big area of responsibility.
It is, yeah. And as fire marshal, we stay up on them and try to keep the residents safe, as well as our visitors, employees, and guests that come through Shively as well.
Very good. If you have some more recognitions that you want to make, we're here for the hour, so you're welcome to come back with them.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll see you all down in Studio H tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you all for having us.
We'll look for you. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you, Reed.
Alan, Mike, Allendorf, always good to see you.
And keep the weather off of us, sir.
Oh, we're safe. We're going to stay dry this afternoon. I think it's, after 5 o'clock before we worry about rain. So on this remote, we're not going to worry about it.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Now, let's see where we're going to go next over here. By the way, John, I want to show off the large boot that PRP has, a symbol of the Crusade for Children. One of the many symbols is that large fireman's boot. And the boot has been a symbol for right since the beginning. Let's see if we can get Joey Bowman over here. Joey? And we've got car clubs that are going to be showing up here. You're a busy man.
I am.
We were showing off the boot. I like that.
Awesome. Yes.
If there is a symbol of the Crusade, it's the fireman's boot, the fireman's hat.
Correct. Yeah. We came up with that idea this past year and
it's a nice
and bought that. So we've been having it up at our Dixie Manor location, which is a drive-through.
And you can actually put donations in it.
Donations on each side. Yeah. On this side, it's got our patch. On the other side, it's got the Crusade logo.
Well, a lot of people, I found out this morning, we were at the zone, and they were telling us that a lot of people, when they make their donation, they want to drop it in the boot.
They do. They like
that.
They do like that. A lot of us, we used to have jugs just because it's easier to get the money in and out of. But the boot is the traditional firefighter.
And most of the boots that you all use are the real deal. They're
correct. Well, they're out of service.
Well,
they were used.
They were in service, but they're the real boots.
They are the real boots. They're once they reach a certain age, we have to take them out of service, 10 years old, and then we transition them.
They lead another life for the Crusade.
That is correct. Yes,
okay,
sir.
What are we doing next here?
Okay.
What's next on our agenda?
So I got.
We have some lemonade stands, by the way, that we're going to be featuring this hour.
We got 3 car clubs here.
Car clubs in a big time.
Yeah. We got the writable checks, and hopefully they're working on one.
Okay.
But I'm going to be bringing up Oklahoma street rods as soon as I can find them.
Okay. Well, we can pivot around and show their cars off a little bit.
Let's do that.
Okay.
And then
let's see who's Dave's probably going to be our spokesman for Oklahoma street rods. Okay. Tell you what, John, we're going to pivot out here and show off some of these classic cars that we have, and they have a good collection here. We're looking for Dave Huber. If anybody finds him. Dave. Yep. It is good to see you, man.
Well, it's good to be out again.
Oklahoma Street Rods always big supporters of the Crusade for Children.
Yes, we have been.
You got some fine merchandise back here.
We do.
Really
we got some
fine.
nice cars. A lot of the club members showed up today and got some good, nice old cars.
Well,
okay.
We're gonna keep you dry.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay.
You got some recognitions, I'm sure.
The Oklahoma Street Rides would like to thank all that gave for the Oklahoma Street Ride Safety Day, Mike Lenning shows, thanks to the Woods of Cedar Springs Event Center, Mike Lenning's restaurant, and the use of their locations. Also, thanks to Mike Cummings and Wacky Radio, Mark and Jackie Young, Lindsay and Teresa, Nancy, Teresa, and Bill at Mike Lenning's, and a big thanks to go to OSR members, Tom and Lisa Hillrich, for making some great auction baskets for Safety Day. We would like to thank Donnie Jeffries and the Kentucky Safety Team and Oklahoma Street Rides for a great 30 years of hosting the Safety Day. We would like to dedicate the 2025 totals to the memories of 2 Oklahoma members that have passed in the last year, Mark Hummel and Woody Calley.
Okay, now don't give any totals yet. I think
Okay.
we got.
Okay.
I see a lady. The money lady is over here.
Yeah,
The money man's right next to you here. Any other recognition?
And thanks to everyone that donated OSR last year. Henry Higgs, our president this year, and Miss President.
Okay.
And Kim and Donnie Jeffries, our past president of last year.
Okay.
And we got a donation coming here from Phillips Haircutting. For
All
for some
donations
good
are
money.
gladly
It's
accepted.
Good. Yes. And I've got a total for whenever you're ready.
Okay, Mr. President, any special recognitions from your department here?
Just all the club. Everybody
Okay.
helped out greatly.
We ready to turn the check around? John, get a
First
view
lady.
of this, and why don't you read off the grand total here?
A whopping $11,626.
$11,626 from the Oklahoma Street Rods for the Crusade for Children. That check the ink isn't dry yet. By the way, here's some more. We'll get Joy Bowman over here, or somebody with PRP, to take the money.
Got cash and checks.
We like that, cash and check. There's
and
no problem.
check,
Joy,
Joey.
come on over. You'll be the money man. Want to turn this over to you?
There you go, Joey.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
$11,626.
$26.
$11,626. That is a nice number. The Street Rod people have always been supportive of the Crusade over the years.
Yes, we've been doing this Safety Day for 25 years, and all our proceeds have gone to the Crusade for Children, and we really enjoy the Crusade. It goes to a good cause. We got to take care of the kids.
You'll never meet a finer group of people and people that love their old cars.
We got bigger plans for this year coming up. It's just going to get bigger and bigger.
I like it. Hey, thank you all for coming out. We're gonna get around and show some of these cars.
Okay.
I want you to get over there, get in and start that up. I want to hear that horn in just a second, and then we're gonna do a special check presentation here momentarily. I want you to listen to this. This is a real horn on this car. Very good. I love the horn. Okay, what we're going to do a special check presentation now from LG&E, and then we'll continue right here from PRP on the Crusade for Children.
I love when I get to visit with the people who bring us the power, all the power. It's LG&E and KU and their great team assembled out here today. I just want to give them a little love here for all the help they give the Crusade for Children. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go. A little love all the way down the line. What's up, you handsome devil? What's up? Good to see you. How you doing? Welcome. It's good to have you guys here. We appreciate all your help for the WHAS Crusade for Children. Hello. I'm not going to miss you back there, orange shirt guy. I like that. I need that on Halloween. Good to see you. Hello. Hello. Nice to see you. You too. Look at all these. These are just a few of the many, many, many LG&E and KU employees that help us with the WHAS Crusade for Children. Let me start with Leardis Allen. You are associated with the foundation?
Yes, I am.
Tell me about what the foundation does, the mission.
So the foundation is a huge component into the company and the work that we do in serving our community. Our impact areas is education, economic development, education, and diversity. And our foundation supports initiatives throughout Kentucky and a little bit in Virginia as well.
Very good. So that covers a whole lot of people.
Absolutely.
And
More than 300,000 plus customers.
So you get to wake up every day and think, who can I help today?
Indeed. Indeed. I think that's the best part of my job is knowing that we are, as a foundation, providing some light to organizations.
No doubt about it. I mean, that's just a great gift to be able to wake up every day and help people. That's what the Crusade for Children is all about. Mary Kate, good to see you again.
Hello, how are you?
I appreciate that you assemble this sampling of employees, but how many employees are we talking about for LG&E and KU?
So we have about 3,000 employees that are
3,000 people.
Yeah.
They're all calling you every day. Mary Kate, Jenny took my parking space. Can I have it back?
We get some calls, you know? Random calls every once in a while.
That's how it
sure.
works at our place.
Yes.
Tell me about the collection efforts for the WHAS Crusade for Children.
So every year our employee base collects money both through payroll deduction and cash donations for what we call the Power of One. It's our employee giving campaign. And thankfully we work for a company whose employees are very, very generous. We support 26 different agencies throughout the state, and Crusade for Children being one of them.
Oh, that's so great. We appreciate that, because I know your folks work hard all the time, Leardis. You know, there's some of the trucks right there, but a lot of them are out on just taking care of things right now. That's the way it is. Is this a 24/7 gig, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. As we like to say, our energies go to serving you.
Oh, good line right there. I got to remember that one for next time. Well, let's talk about some of those energies that were put in place here. So many people are being generous, and I think the two of you are about ready to flip a nice check for us. Is that right?
Absolutely.
This figure is staggering.
Yes, we're so excited to be able to continue supporting Crusade. Since 2005, our campaign, the way it exists today, we've raised about $5 million for Crusade, so we are proud supporters.
Give it up for $5 million. Let's go. Woo! Here we go. I shouldn't be shaking my hiney at the camera. I'm sorry about that, Leardis. All right, are we ready for a reveal, everybody? Yeah. Let's do it for this year's WHAS Crusade for Children. Oh, your eyes are not deceiving you. That says $373,116.98. Way to go! LG&E and KU. Appreciate you. Thanks, Leardis. Appreciate you. You too, Mary Kate. Thanks to everybody else who's a big part of this LG&E and KU team.
And we are back live here at the PRP Training Center, Pleasure Ridge Park remote. It is a tradition, the second remote, as we get into the 72nd Annual Crusade for Children. Let me introduce to you Sean McDonald with the Kiana Car Club.
Nice to meet you.
Car clubs really support a lot of charities, but in particular the Crusade for Children.
Yes, we do a lot of work to get our charitable organization. We run a swap meet in March every year at the Expo Center. That's a huge deal.
Yeah.
We've also started an annual car show at our clubhouse on Labor Day every year, and that is also 100% for charity.
That's great. Now, do you have any special recognitions you want to make here? How about introducing these two
We've got
gentlemen?
Mark, our president, and Neil, another one of our members here,
to
support us today, and really want to recognize all the membership, because they're the ones that put on that swap meet. It's 100% run by our members.
Now,
as
what are we
volunteers.
swapping at a swap meet for those that don't know?
Well, pretty much anything you want to find for your old classic cars.
So if you're building up a car, you need a part,
yes, sir.
good chance you'll find it at that swap meet.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. And if you don't have it there, they probably don't have it available.
You're going to have to make it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And there's some people there that you can probably hire to do that.
Okay. You notice there is a blank here. Are we ready to do it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Flip it around, gentlemen. I give you the honor of reading the grand total.
We're donating $10,000 this year to Crusade for Children.
$10,000 to the Crusade for Children and the Kiana Car Club. That is a nice number. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Hey, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen, for being here. And what kind of car have you got?
1941 Dodge.
Oh, 41 Dodge.
55 DeSoto.
Oh, a DeSoto. That is nice. You go back. What do you got?
I have a 55 F100.
Oh, nice. We got two cars and a truck here. Oh, those are very classics. Wow. Hey, thank you, gentlemen, for being here.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Joey, come on over. It just keeps rolling along here.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
we're going strong this year.
We are going strong.
Okay.
Next up, we're going to have a lemonade stand.
Lemonade stand. We like those.
Yeah.
That's kind of a new thing that started.
It is.
But it's really taking off. Come on over here.
This is Mr. Easton Vest.
What's his name?
Easton Vest, and he
Easton?
he had a lemonade stand.
Turn around. I like this. Let's move up a little closer to John here. They really do a good job in supporting lemonade stands, but look at I like that vest. I think you got a real business tycoon on your hands.
I
here.
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything special you want to tell me about your lemonade stand?
Tell you who you gotta thank.
Where was the lemonade stand held?
We live out in Taylorsville.
Oh, so you're in Taylorsville, Spencer County.
Yep. Tell them who donated.
Country Mart.
Country Mart, okay. Who else?
Texas Roadhouse and Chick-fil-A.
And who?
And Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, Texas Roadhouse. You got all the biggies out there. Good food.
He did, yeah.
Okay. Who wants to give us a grand total? Looks like he's got the cash right here in the box.
He does.
$485.
$485?
Yeah.
You're kidding me. I tell you what, that's lemonade stands, and they have really taken off. $400. I'm blown away. We're going to run that up to $500, and I'm good for that. Joy, I'll kick in the other 15.
All right.
We got an even $500. Why don't you turn this over to Mr. Bowman here?
Thank you, sir.
There is the money.
That is awesome. Give me a big high five. Yeah.
Was this your first lemonade stand?
Yes.
It was.
Gonna do it again?
Absolutely. It was fun.
I'd say you're selling some pretty good lemonade out there to raise $500. Okay, we are going to have another special check presentation, but we're rolling on here from Pleasure Ridge Park. We got a lot more to come out here.
We do.
And we'll be with you through the full hour here right now, and then we'll get some photos with you, so hang around. Right now it is a special check presentation, Heroes Memorial.
4 videos on there because I keep starting and stopping.
And we are live at Pleasure Ridge Park, the training facility here in PRP, right down by the river. This beautiful training facility they have. And we are looking at this live remote. We always kick off the Crusade remotes at 1 o'clock every year. And we did that at Ballardsville, and this is our second remote, and it just keeps on rolling from there. Want to attend to a little business here? You're watching the 72nd Crusade for Children, 72nd Annual Crusade for Children on WHAS TV 11 in Louisville, and you are listening on News Radio 84, WHAS out of Louisville. Great Crusade partners here over the years. Now, we have Ron Rawlings here. You normally see Ron, I think of you, I think of the winter.
Yeah,
you normally see Ron, Bluegrass World of Wheels. And this is going to be your fourth.
This is our fourth year here.
It comes up January. What's the date?
January 24th and 25th of 26.
24th and 25th at the Expo Center. It is a great car show out there. I mean, you got the good stuff.
Thank you very much, Reed.
The whole team that puts that show together. It's curated highly. You turn more away than you have.
Yeah, that's true, and that's a
good
bad part,
situation to
but
have.
it's a good thing too.
It's good and bad both.
It shows the support of all the car people here in town.
And Ron is a strong, and that car show, Ron and all of his folks are very strong supporters of the WHAS Crusade for Children. Any special recognitions?
Well, just biggest thing is all the Coolsville paint slingers.
Talk about that.
They're the ones that comes in. They're pinstripers from all over the country. They come in and they do their artwork, and we auction it off, and that's where this money comes from. And it has
turned into a major event.
It sure has.
And I think that event has really built a lot of respect for the work these pinstripers do.
It does, and they're just great people. They volunteer their time and equipment and talent.
It's when you talk about pinstripers, the late Bob Taylor was the guru of pinstripers.
Yeah, and Shane Six from Dayton, Ohio, he comes in and
does he?
He oversees
so you draw some heavy metal in it.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. That's great, and it's all auctioned off. Okay,
we're down a little bit from last year, but I think we're still doing very good for a 2-day show.
Hey, we'll take that. Let's go ahead and do a reveal here for the WHAS Crusade for Children. Give us the number.
$22,270.25.
$22,000 plus from World of Wheels. That's great.
That's pushing us close in 4 years, close to $100,000.
I was going to say, you're right there.
Yeah, it's doing great.
Okay, you want to introduce us to the rest of the folks here?
Okay.
Introduce yourself.
Greg Wilson.
Greg, okay.
That's my wife, Gail.
Gail, okay.
And Diana.
Diana, okay. Yeah. Hey, the ladies are carrying the money here. I like that.
They pocket the money, don't they?
Okay, we appreciate, on behalf of Special Needs Children in Kentuckiana.
Well, and there's not a better charity, Reed, that we would want to work with.
Well, your mentor,
great.
Carl Casper, he dug into the Crusade before he ever gave a penny, and he looked at it and he said, wow, I'll support this one.
Right, and 100% of what they take in goes to the Crusade.
Yeah, there's no overhead, comes out of your donations, not a penny. The simple thing is they have an endowment that they built up over the years. That's invested, and they take the interest of the endowment, and that pays all the expenses. They have a very small staff, very efficient staff down there, and it's lean and mean, but that covers all the expenses of the Crusade. And so it's truly 100%.
It's a great, Don and them, working with them is great, and like I say, we can't say enough about the pinstripers and all the people that comes out and buys the stuff. I mean,
you put on a great show out there.
Thank you.
You do a good job.
They know it's for charity and it's for the Crusade, and they just come out and donate the money.
That's as good as it gets. Hey, we'll see you in January on a Saturday morning.
For you, Ree.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
We'd like to give this to you. We appreciate everything.
Oh, look at this.
That you do for us.
My gosh. Oh, and it's engraved with my name. This is going to go in the home we're finishing up.
Don't use it.
if LG&E is so tied up with storm damage, they can't get, they don't have time to hook the electric meters up, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. They need to be where they are. There's no complaint there.
Nobody knows it now, though, right?
Nobody knows a thing. But they're just covered up, and they're doing what they need to do. But I really appreciate this. This is a nice momentum. It'll go proudly in our new home.
And thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, hey, it's a labor of love for everybody that does anything for the Crusade, all these firefighters and everyone else. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
We have a nice display of classic, some really neat street rods behind us here. Joey, come on over, and we'll talk about what we're going to be doing here. We've got, we're going to take some gear out and replace it with some apparatus that you know something about.
Yes, we are. We're gonna reset our set here,
Okay.
and then we're gonna have a fire apparatus behind us here in a minute.
Hey, I love
It's
it.
gonna
We
be
have a big set.
Beautiful green and black, the PRP
That's okay.
colors.
Hey,
So,
that's quite all right. We like
is.
it all.
Yes, we do. And then we're gonna do a little reading for PRP and thanking some of our businesses and our food donors. Because we've been collecting door to door for the past 2 weeks.
Okay.
We started on Tuesday after Memorial Day, and have been collecting since then. So
You know, we talked about it this morning. You and I mentioned it. The Crusade, as you can imagine, has evolved over the years. It's not just on WHAS TV now. It's on a couple of other TV stations. Parts of it are, and it's because we have so much to do that we can't get it all on one station.
yes, sir, and it's so great for the community.
And the fire departments have changed what they do a little bit. They've evolved.
And we've also are pushing more social media type outlets.
Yep.
We're pushing the cashless Venmos, the Cash Apps, all of the things that people can have their hands that are there in the palm of their hand with their cell phones, and can donate money that way. And they can also credit their fire departments. If you just add PRP Fire in the comments section, we would greatly appreciate it. And or your local organization, but I always suggest adding PRP, right?
You're not partial, are you?
I am not.
Not a bit. You and your father, of course, are figures here at PRP. How many years you been in fire service?
This is my 26th year
And your
on
dad,
the fire department.
how many years for your dad?
My dad did 42 years when he
42
retired.
years. So it's in your blood.
It is, and he's still out there collecting. He's sitting on Stone Street Road right now.
Is he?
Out in front of our firehouse collecting
good.
money, yeah.
Joel his father was the stage manager here at this live shot for many, many years. And now you're filling your dad big shoes to fill, as you see.
It is. I've taken this row here, and then also downtown on Crusade Sunday. I took his row there.
Yep.
Crusade 1. So he still comes down with us on that event too.
Good.
But I want him there.
The tradition in the Crusade runs very deep, and a lot of the people that you see on the air today and tomorrow, you've seen them some over the years. Now it's passed on to their kids, grandkids in many cases, and it continues on.
It does. My kids are growing up, and they've been on these trucks since they were babies themselves. And I want to. Hopefully, they carry that tradition on just like I did, and we'll keep this moving out here.
Okay. There's a lot of moving parts to the Crusade for Children to raise $217 million in the history of the Crusade. That's a lot, and we do check presentations from businesses and organizations all around the community. Another check presentation now from Republic Bank.
Always love visiting my friends at Republic Bank. Lifetime friend there, Steve Traeger. Great to see you.
It's good to see you, Terry.
Mr. Chairman, CEO, he's done every job here. You started out, what, as a teller?
Yeah, drive-through teller in Shelbyville.
That's awesome. I knew your dad was going to say you're going to work your way here.
Right. Well, we're very proud to, once again, for the thing we built here and working with Crusade. And I can't imagine anything that's more local and more important to our hometown in Louisville in this surrounding area than Crusade for Children.
You bet.
So thanks for what you guys do.
Well, we appreciate you. Your mom and dad have been so great to us over the years. Your late father, just such a wonderful man. And I know that you know, there's all kinds of corporate giving awards I've seen in this building, but nothing's more important in this community than the Crusade for Children.
That it is. I mean, it's what we're about. It's been going on a long time, and at Republic Bank, we've been fortunate enough to grow our customer base, achieve some success, and we're committed to sharing that success with the community and doing what it takes for the community to thrive, for our associates to thrive, and for our customers to thrive.
That's the beauty of it, though. We always hear the phrase local bank. Well, you literally do that. I mean, you're so locally, deeply involved in so many ways, and it's greatly appreciated.
We're here. I mean, I'm here. And all of our associates, so many of our associates are here and in the other communities that we serve. So that's a difference maker. Our customers have access to us. The different philanthropies have access to us. So, you know, we feel it and touch it.
I want to talk to one of your favorite associates right now, Johanna Wheatley. Hi, Johanna. Good to see you again.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Thanks for, you know, the organization that you put into the Crusade. A lot of people don't realize people like you are helping pull volunteers toward the Crusade. Tell me about what happens here at Republic Bank.
We have an amazing group of individuals at this bank. People who give straight from their heart. This year, more than ever, I had to turn away, actually put them on waiting lists to actually help this year. So we probably have about 35 to 40 individuals who will be helping on this Sunday to count your monies and collect those coins.
That's so great. See, that attitude just goes right through the employees.
Well, Johanna's the best, and she's the one who does all this work that enables people like me to talk about it. So her and, you know, these associates that volunteer and care in the community, you know, that's what we're about, and I'm very, very proud of Johanna.
That's awesome. And the Republic Bank team also helps us by handling our banking. You save us a lot of money so that we can put it to better use.
Well, we believe in that. You know, we believe in having access to our customers have access to us, and we support our customers.
Okay, appreciate that. Johanna, I can't help but notice that you're holding not one but two big checks. We love big checks at the Crusade for Children. What are these for?
All righty, we've got our first check.
Oh, look at this. Mr. Traeger, that appears to say $10,000.
I think it's got a few zeros, and it's just the start. Very, very good.
What does this cover, Johanna?
This covers our annual sponsorship to the Crusade for Children for the whole entire program.
Beautiful. We really, really deeply appreciate it. And since there's another big check, heck, why don't we reveal that too?
I know. Let's do more.
Yes, indeed. $7,200. And this is about a power hour, is that right?
It is. On Crusade weekend from 3 to 4 o'clock on Sunday, we will be running our power hour. So anyone who gives, we are donating back up to $7,200.
We just appreciate it. All the human help that we get, but the financial support is just so deeply appreciated. And thanks to both of you and everybody else at Republic Bank. Steve, we really seriously couldn't do the financial part without you guys.
Thank you, Terry, and thanks for all you do and all WHAS does, and so many volunteers that are involved in this beautiful effort.
Thanks so much. That is the definition of local supportive bank. We appreciate Republic Bank and the whole team all throughout this whole area. Thank you, Mr. Traeger. Thank you, Ms. Wheatley. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And more Crusade for Children just keeps rolling on.
Okay, welcome back again to our Pleasure Ridge Park remote. And look what just rolled up. Apparatus at Pleasure Ridge Park.
Yes, it is. The green and black's here.
Green and black is in place. John, swing around. Get a shot of that. There you go. They're here. That can only mean one thing. We got some recognition, some things to talk about.
We do. I'm going to kick it over to Jill Bowman. She's
Jill Bowman.
Yeah.
Okay, your name's Bowman, her name's Bowman,
Yeah.
but you guys are married.
We are.
Jill, you're the much nicer one of the. No, I'm just kidding. Got to give them a hard time
No, that's
here.
true. No.
Okay. I love the necklace there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Tell people what it is.
It is our
really see
Maltese
it in the
cross.
tail.
Yep. It is a present that I got from my mother-in-law for my birthday last year.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Recognitions. Go ahead and launch right in.
We're recognizing all of our food donations and just donations that allowed us to purchase food. We could not do this without them for sure. We feed a lot of people for the last 2 weeks. We have been organizing and feeding people. So Thank you so much.
Wait till you hear some of these names of people that have supplied food. I'd say you guys eat pretty well.
We do, and we are so gracious for all of our food restaurants in our area.
That means a lot.
They provide so much food for us throughout the 2 weeks. It's almost unimaginable, but it's awesome.
It keeps our volunteers very engaged and excited. So
Good.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
On with your recognition.
I have Al Forno Italian on Dixie Highway. I have Arby's Valley Station, Burger King Greenwood Road, Burger King Dixie Highway, Bud's Tavern Dixie Highway, Chick-fil-A, Christie's Cafe, Cracker Barrel, Dairy Queen, Fazoli's, Five Guys, Ferrero Group. I have Gorilla Bob's, Indies on Cane Run Road, Khalil's, KFC, King's Donuts, and the 10,000 block of Dixie.
Gotta have some donuts.
Yes, we had some this morning. They were so good. All right, we have Kroger, we have La Coretta, Lee's Chicken, Lindsay's Kitchen. Yes.
We like Lee's Chicken.
Mark's Feed Store, McAllister's Deli, McDonald's at 6801 Dixie, and also McDonald's at 6400
Right up the
Greenwood.
road here.
Yep, we have one at Greenwood.
Okay.
And then we also have the one at the 8600 block of Dixie Highway.
Very good.
Mike Lenning's.
Oh, we couldn't do it without Mike Lenning's.
Absolutely not. Moby Dick, O'Brien's Tavern, Pina
They're
Fiesta.
on Flint Rock, right?
Yes,
That's
they
the
are on
O'Briens.
Flint Rock.
They've been there forever.
Yes, they provided us some fish the other day. It was so good. Pina Fiesta, Penn Station. We have Qdoba, Raising Cane's, Roosters, Sam's Club, Subway. We also have Texas Roadhouse on Dixie, Tumbleweed, Walmart Marketplace at Dixie and Lower Hunters. We have White Castle, the 7400 block, and the 12,000 block.
White Castle's a good late night after you've been working all day. That's when they're best.
Yes. Wingstop at 4812 Dixie Highway. We also have Wing Zone at 5210 Dixie Highway. Zaxby's Dizzy Whiz down on St. Catherine Street.
The Whiz.
The Whiz, yeah. Safety Co. has provided us our signs to allow people to know our Crusade donation sites. Costco, L&N Credit Union also provided us some with gift cards. Annie's Pizza on Cane Run Road, Bonnie and Clyde's Pizza, Derby City Pizza at 5603 Greenwood, Derby City at the 12,900 block of Dixie.
Good pizza.
We've had so much pizza, yeah. Domino's Pizza on 10,000 block, Domino's Pizza at 5219 Dixie Highway, Hideout Pizzeria, Little Caesars Pizza, and Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, and that concludes our
I think you guys have a very nice menu from which to choose.
We do, and like I said, we are so gracious for our restaurants in our area. They do an excellent job for us every year. And Karen Herms, she coordinates all the food and the donations. She does an excellent job for us. She's our Ladies Auxiliary President. And like I said, we've got this laid out every night. So I told you we started collecting last Tuesday. We started getting donations last Tuesday. So it's every night when we come back in at 9 p.m., our folks that are volunteering to walk and collect the monies have something to eat.
That's great.
Yeah, it is, because when we get back, it's like at least dinner's there and ready because we're getting back so late. So it allows us to volunteer and stay and walk a little longer. So,
I think it takes a very special person to be married to a firefighter.
It does. Yes.
It is a commitment for you too.
It is. But it's been a great family. I mean, it is literally our second family.
It is a large family.
Yeah, it is.
First responders of all types. But it does, take someone special.
Oh, thank you.
You gotta love it, you gotta understand it.
You do.
So in addition to loving him, you gotta love what he does.
That's right. Yeah. You have to love everything about it, for sure.
Any other recognitions we need to do here?
I want to bring in a special guest.
Okay, well,
Chief Myman's out here now.
Chief Myman, come on.
We're gonna let him do a little talking to you and thanking some folks.
Chief, it is good to see you.
How are you, sir?
Good.
Good to see you.
Go ahead. The stage is all yours.
Well, you tell me what you want to talk about.
Well, let's talk about donations you've been getting.
We've been getting a lot. We've got a few tricks underneath our sleeves a
little
little bit.
Listen to this. A few tricks up your sleeve.
You're probably aware of a little competition
you got
between
a little
us
friendly
and
competition.
Fern
Who
Creek.
is that? It's
Fern Creek,
some
Chief
place out in Fern Creek.
So I can't disclose what our donations are at this point. But,
no, you're not.
But,
I don't even ask.
That's right. So, but no, we're doing great. the community of Pleasure Ridge Park, both on the giving side as well as the donation side from food and stuff like that. It's just been a tremendous help for us and our volunteers who are walking the streets, going door to door, who are sitting at the drive-throughs, things like that. We're very appreciative. I wish the best of luck to all the fire departments out there and everyone who's doing lemonade stands and everyone who's just got a boot out or a bucket out or whatever. This is just a great cause, and it's that time of year, so we're asking people at these last few hours start digging deep, because this is when the time really counts. So
okay, you guys will be on around 4:30 tomorrow afternoon down Studio H.
Yes, sir.
You bring a whole contingent and
we'll see.
You fill up the studio and you make a lot of noise.
That's right, we do.
Okay.
We're excited. Can't wait to get downtown tomorrow and reveal our big total.
Well, you know, I heard, and this is for you and for Fern Creek, I've heard there could be another party.
Really?
That beginning next year in particular may be laying in the weeds waiting on you guys.
It would be on the east side of Jefferson County.
Be on the east side of Jefferson. Yeah, I think you guys.
I've already spoken to Chief Walsh about that.
Oh, you have.
We'll see how that comes about at the end of this year.
I think he's getting ready from what I hear.
Bring it on, Chief.
Whoa, I like that. Over the years, you know, there's always been a lot of friendly back and forth between the fire departments. Sometimes it's turned into some practical pranks and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
And that's fun.
I'm glad that cell phones and cameras weren't as prevalent back in the day when I was growing up. But no, it's gotten to a good rivalry this year.
I love
it's exciting.
That. It's fun.
It helps all the. It just excites everyone. It gets
does.
everyone in the mood. But again, the number one cause is for the children of this community. So that's the good thing about it.
Let's talk the practical side. For those that don't know, you've got a lot of real estate here you cover. How many miles?
We cover approximately 64 square miles for Pleasure Ridge Park. And basically the boundary is Algonquin Parkway all the way down to the Salt River.
But you've got a mixture.
Yes, sir.
Of any type of fire you can deal with.
Commercial, industrial,
areas.
Residential, business districts, warehousing districts. Yes, sir. We have a lot of the infrastructure for the city of Louisville in our district, and protected by a great group of men and women. So,
how many stations does PRP have?
We have 7 stations, 11 facilities, automotive service facility, training grounds that you're at right now.
Yeah.
So very proud of our organization.
Very good.
Yes,
Chief,
sir.
it is always good to see you.
Good seeing you, sir.
And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Down in Studio H.
Yes, sir. All day long.
We are at the Pleasure Ridge Park. This is the training facility. If you're going to be a firefighter for PRP, you're going to get to know this place pretty good.
Very well, yes, sir.
Okay. Right now, we got another check presentation coming up for you from People's Bank.
This is the 72nd WHAS Crusade for Children, and we are thrilled to be here with People's Bank Foundation. We have Tyler Mattingly over here, Adam Burns over here. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Absolutely, glad to be here.
So we are raising money for the Crusade. We know this is a special mission for a lot of people. Why does People's Bank, and specifically People's Bank Foundation, think this is an important cause?
Well, first off, we really like to get out into the community, and anytime that we can get out into the community and really make a difference, that's really important to us. This foundation gives back to children with special needs, and that's really important for us here at People's Bank as well. So I'm just happy to be here today.
Sounds like a perfect match. All right, let's learn a little bit more about People's Bank Foundation. Tyler, what can you tell us?
Well, sure. So as Adam said, you know, giving back to the communities, being involved in the communities is very important to People's Bank and its foundation as well. So the foundation's been around for a couple decades. You know, during that time, we've given nearly $7 million to different charities and scholarships. So this fits right into who we are and what we want to do. So just happy to be here.
Excellent. Well, we're very happy you're here too. So let's take a look at your donation. For the 72nd WHAS Crusade for Children, People's Bank Foundation is donating
$2,500.
$2,500. Thank you guys so much for your generous donation.
Thank you. Appreciate being here.
Wow, the money keeps rolling in, and 100% of it goes to special needs children in Kentuckiana. Joey, I'll move over here with you so we can talk about it. John, just stay with this boot. That's something new you guys added.
It is. So we purchased that this year. We thought it'd be really cool to put it at our drive-through location.
That's very cool, and you can put your donation in there.
We've had several folks come in, put their donations in that little where it says donate here, and at the end of the night, we can unplug it and then unzip it. There's little socks in there that they got the Velcro in it to get the monies out of there. So it's pretty neat. There's one on each side, actually.
Yep.
And then, on this side, we got our logo. And on the other side of that boot is the Crusade's logo.
Always something new. I'll tell you what, we're going to squeeze in one more special check presentation here from Norton Children's. Then we'll come back. We got a special way we're going to close it out here at PRP. But one remote ends, that means another one begins down there at Paristown. Right now, here's another check press.
We are downtown at the beautiful Norton Children's Hospital, where it is colorful and amazing work is underway right now. I have Diane Scardino with me, who's one of the leaders here at the hospital. Thank you so much for taking the time. We're really excited about today.
Thank you.
So let's start off by talking about why you guys fundraise for the Crusade for Children.
Yeah, absolutely. We are so excited to be partners with Crusade for Children because we really share a lot of the same shared goals, and that is doing the best we can for all the children of Kentuckiana and beyond.
What do the fundraiser efforts look like and who participates?
Yeah, so we actually participate across all of Norton Healthcare. So 23,000 employees participate to our reveal that we'll have in a few seconds. But we really participate through our employee contribution campaign.
Ah, okay, very cool. Do you feel like when people are taking part in this, it's extra special because ultimately some of that money is coming right back here?
Absolutely. We've had such a long-standing partnership with Crusade for Children, and I do think it's so much because we see the benefits directly.
And can you talk about some of those? Where might someone see Crusade money in the hospital?
Sure, that's a great question. One of the most recent opportunities that we got to work with the Crusade was actually on a piece of diagnostic imaging equipment that we actually don't have to take the child out of the intensive care unit, but we can actually bring the piece of equipment to the child at the bedside.
We know that so many people see the Crusade's impact right here in this hospital. Some of those children not with special needs, but just born premature.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so our NICUs are some of the largest from a volume across the whole nation.
Wow, wow. All right, well, I think it's time to get a big grand reveal. So, from Norton, and especially right here at the hospital, we are excited for the 72nd Annual WHAS Crusade for Children, a donation of...
Thank you. It is $114,216.54.
Wow. Just incredible. All right, one more time for the 72nd Annual WHAS Crusade for Children, $114,216.54. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, that was a great check presentation, just many of them. You saw some here this hour. Here happens to be the Pleasure Ridge Park Training Center. This is Joey Bowman, the assistant chief. Chief's up there, and Chief Myman's up there in the apparatus. Hey,
he is.
We're going to do something special here in just a second. Now, first of all, you guys, you're not done. You're going to continue collecting practically to the time you head downtown.
That is correct. So tonight we'll stay out till probably about 8 p.m.
Okay.
Collecting door to door. Even if it's rain, as long as it's not lightning, we'll still be out there collecting. Okay. And then tomorrow will be another event, probably from 8 till the time we leave to go downtown.
They just don't quit.
Bring the money then. They don't quit till the very last minute because every what counts, every
I
penny
can't
counts.
wait to see how this friendly competition comes out. And the word's already out. Next year could get real interesting. A three-way deal.
Well,
but,
that's
I think
what
Chief Myman doesn't appear worried. If you look at him, he's not the least bit worried. Now, when we finish here, we're going to be going down to Paristown. My boss, Chief Meteorologist Mallory Schnell, will be there, and Brooke Hash will be there, and they'll carry on that remote for, I think, about 2.5 hours. So they got a big job down there. But we go to Paristown. We're going to close this one out in a very, very special way here as we head toward 3:30. First of all, before we do it, John, just get a shot of
all
the people.
Collectors.
A lot of collectors.
A lot of collectors, and so the people that help us out. They've been going door to door all morning and afternoon now, and working hard as it takes an army. This is just one apparatus full of them.
Okay, you guys make a whole lot of noise here. Go ahead, Joey.
All right, let's do it right now. So, who are we? PRP! Who are we? PRP!
I think they're hearing it all the way up on Greenwood Road in Dixie.
Awesome. That's what we like.
Okay.
And we'll bring it again tomorrow. How about that?
I love it. Just so there's no mistaken, who are we? PRP! I love it. That's a lot of fun. This has been always a fun remote here at PRP. Joey, thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
We're going to close it out here. We're going to take the trip down to Paristown now, where Mallory and Brooke are waiting to continue the 72nd WHAS Crusade for Children here on WHAS TV and WHAS Radio. Take it away, Paristown.